What is up, everybody? It is Aaron and Brennan back again with an episode of Franchise Tag Fantasy Football Podcast. As Ray alluded to in the previous episode, we are now in our player profile breakdowns, and we are starting with the wide receivers. They covered JSN last episode. This episode, we're going to be covering Jordan Addison. I know Brennan's been talking about him. Brennan's been high on him. Brennan's been, hey, watch this tape. Hey, watch this tape because he's awesome.
He is amazing, man. There's nothing like him, and even for his size, he plays like a dog.
Yeah. I will, like I said, I haven't gotten too much into it. Been crazy with work and the newborn, but I got that long road trip coming up. I'm watching as much film as I possibly can. So, as always, guys, please be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the thumbs up on this video. And we alluded to in one video, we now have a Twitter. It is at franchise TFFB. Go give us a follow over there. We'll be doing a lot more content and short form content this season. So, you ready to jump into it?
I'm ready. You ready?
I am ready. All right. So Jordan Addison, a little smaller, 5'11", 174, right? 40-yard dash, 4.49. 10-yard split, 1.56 seconds. Vertical jump, 34 inches. Broad jump, 10 foot 2 inches. I guess he didn't run the 3-cone 20-yard shuttle or the bench press at the combine. I mean, being that small, I don't necessarily think
I don't think the bench press really matters for that guy. It's a little interesting if you even try to attempt at 225 pounds. You probably can knock out a couple, but can't stun on him before do it though.
Nope.
He's an interesting character. He's interesting because he transferred from Pitt. He played with Kenny Pickett. I was his quarterback, and now he went to Caleb Williams, who will be the consensus probably QB1 for 2024 draft. So he's had experience playing with, well, you could say pro quarterbacks. He with his Pitt, he had he had 100 receptions, over almost 1,600 yards, and 17 touchdowns in his 14 games at Pitt. So he got the NIL deal with USC, went over to USC, and he was mainly a slot guy in Pitt. And now they put him on the outside at USC, and he transitioned very well. It was pretty amazing. Will be a Z wide receiver in the NFL. But I mean, from most standpoint, he's very dynamic. He's someone I'm really intrigued about. So I would very curious to see where he falls in this draft.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested too. Dang, he had 1,600 yards with Kenny Pickett and 17 touchdowns.
Yes,
that is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's when you think about that, it's crazy. It's insane. I mean, his pros where he's able to transition to an outside role from slot. So, I mean, when you go to the NFL, it's pretty great to hear that he can play the outside and line in the slot. He's a great route runner. He's elite when he comes to separation. And I don't know if you watch his tape, you'll see him just blow the top off and just get past guys on separation. And he shows effort not only in the passing game, but he shows effort in the run game. You'll watch him; he'll sit there and try to block guys. It's pretty impressive for how small he is. And that's the knock for him. For his cons is that, his concern is his frame. He's 6 feet and he's soaking wet, 176 pounds. I mean, if he had probably another 15 pounds on him, we could be potentially talking about being the wide receiver 1 in this draft class. But obviously, weight comes to effect with everybody here. So, that's my only knock with him is that his weight's kind of concern.
So, let's see player comparisons. I'm seeing them here. I'm seeing a Tyler Lockett and a Robert Woods.
Yeah, I love the Tyler Lockett comparison. He's kind of the guy. Like if you watch Tyler Lockett, he's not like he's not like how do you put it? He's well known for fantasy, but he's not going to win the games. He's the stat line shows for him. He's constantly in there. And that's what I see Jordan Addison with him. So I would see it's a very good thing. He had a 4.49 speed. He's creates celebration at all levels, and his tool belt is full both at the line of release and at the steam. So I'm pretty comfortable with him. Where would you take?
Nice. So betting odds, current odds are fourth wide receiver taken at plus 700. Likely to link heavily to the Steelers and Cowboys. Neither team really brings a ton of value as both rooms are pretty full already.
Yeah.
But I mean, it could go back to Pitt and play with Kenny Pickett again.
They could. It can be, right, nice little smooth transition. You got to think about that. 1,600 yards, all 17 tugs and 100 receptions.
Yeah, that's definitely wide receiver 1 for fantasy purposes.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, but anything else for Jordan Addison?
No.
All right, guys. Well, as always, please be sure to thumbs up this video. Hit the notification bell so you know when other videos in this series are dropping. Hit the subscribe button and go follow us on Twitter. Till later. We'll see you next time.
Later, guys.